Howdy, boys.
Hi there, Marshall. Hello, Jim.
Amanda, it's good to see you.
You sure look pretty, Miss Amanda.
Yeah. Is that a new dress?
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I got it in from New Orleans on the Santa Fe 4 years ago. You're too romantic by half.
Who are your friends, Amanda? Who are your friends?
Girls, this is my old friend Marshall Ness. Marshall James R. Ness and Walter Weaver. I know you remember Doc McCoy from Kansas. He's still the town's designated drinker. And
What kind of name is Walter? What kind of name is Walter? I always thought deputies and sidekicks had nicknames like Smiley or Gabby or Cookies or Jingles. I always thought deputies and sidekicks had nicknames like Smiley or
Dylan,
Gabby.
why do you say everything twice? Why do you always say everything twice?
Well, I guess it's because I'm from New Jersey. People there just don't listen to you the first time. You gotta tell them everything twice. You gotta tell them everything twice.
Frank Miller won't embarrass you now.
what do you mean?
He drew on me. I had to shoot Frank Miller's dead. Now, Parker, a gun is just a tool. No better or worse than an axe or a shovel or anything. Just as good or as bad as the man using it. Remember that.
Hey, Shelley, who's that tall, dark stranger over there? I've never met him.
That's Bart. I don't know what you'll garner from this, Jim, but Bart's a maverick.
He used to live in New York City.
Well, Queens on Jackson Street.
Living on Jackson, Queen. You just packed 10 pounds of information into a 5-pound box.
Are you all right, Miss Amanda? You got something for Jim, don't you? You got something for Jim, don't you?
Oh, what makes you say that?
It's as plain as the nose on your face. You're in love with Jim Ness.
And he loves you too.
I can see right through him. I can see right through him.
See right through him. Well, you sure are missing a lot. We were together in Dodge for 19 years. 19 years! Cupid finds his mark with an arrow. But I never heard of him boring anybody into a romance.
Howdy, boys. Howdy, boys.
Well, what do you boys have?
Same as always, little lady.
You better tell me again. I don't want to make the same wrong mistake twice.
Whiskey.
Water.
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 Cool, clear water.
I heard he shot his own mother.
Didn't kill her, though.
She dressed out at 350 pounds. Bullet didn't even reach her vitals.
She's carrying a child. We may need some medicine real quick from Santa Fe.
I'll get right on the stagecoach. It's pulling out now.
Oh, childbearing's as easy as rolling off a log.
I'd rather roll off the log. I'd rather roll off the log.
Well, you can call Walter back.
Doc, what's with Walter?
Walter seems to be going through a stage.
Like your feet, Injun.
Me come at speed of light, kick up cloud of dust, walk through ton of clay, white feet plenty more.
Clay.
More?
So what are you called, Injun?
Be called eyes of jade with heels of silver. You can call me Jade Silverheels.
What brings you to town, Injun?
You keep call me Injun.
Well, how come you're so sensitive?
My people called Mohawk. Does not Mohawk have hands? Does not Mohawk have eyes, heart, feelings? Is not Mohawk cold in winter, warm in summer? Does not Mohawk bleed? If Mohawk is robbed, does he not seek revenge?
I see your point.
What brings you to Eastwood, Jay?
Must find Indian princess. Plan big wedding. Me look long for bride. Search for princess summer, fall, winter, spring.
One day, Jade, your people will have their image on a big arena.
Someplace like Atlanta.
Or Washington.
Or Cleveland.
Cleveland? No thanks. But maybe my people can make money on this game you play. White man like to gamble.
So long, Jay. Live long and prosper.
Haven't I seen that Indian somewhere before? Seen that Indian before? Seen that Indian before?
I've seen him riding with a masked man.
A masked man. A masked man.
Who was that nice man anyway?
I think this will explain it.
A silver bullet.
A silver bullet. A silver bullet.
That'll explain nothing.
That'll explain nothing. That'll explain...
Will you stop that?
Leo, why don't you go outside and keep your eyes and ears open? My ears is open. I go when it is done, Duncan.
By the beating of the drums, something evil this way comes.
Oh, he's gonna shoot us all! He's gonna shoot us all! Now, Dylan, Marshall Ness will will handle this. I'm sure St. Peter's getting mighty tired of dusting off the doormat, Dylan.
Say, Duncan, sometimes in the night, when the full moon is bright, I see an image of a horseman who looks like you.
It is not me. It must be some other guy.
I think his name is Williams.
I don't know this guy, Williams.
I think he must be lost in space.
How's my leg, Doc?
Oh, you'll be fine. You may have to hop along. My name's Walter. I'll tell you how it makes me feel, Wolf. Dizzy.
Doc's been drinking too much again, hasn't he? Either that or smoking pot you didn't divorce, Kelly.
I want to deputize all of you.
Well, it's about time.
I don't have badges for you.
No badges? We don't get no badges.
No, we don't need no stinking badges.
I want all of you to have your guns and be out in the street at high noon, just in case. What about you, Doc? Can I count on you too?
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a gunfighter.
If he draws first on a U.S. Marshal, you have the right to bring him down.
Well, I might not, but Natalie would.
Come on, Richard. Be brave, courageous, and bold.
But it might take all you men.
Okay, Marshal. We're behind you.
Just don't show yourselves till we've had it out in the street.
You do have a gun, don't you?
I suppose I could get one of Wyatt's old 45s.
None can deny it.
What?
The legend of Wyatt.
He took his bunt line, but left his old 45.
Well, that would be a boon, Richard.
Now we all know what fear is. We live with it all our lives. Only the dead are without fear.
Well, I ain't afraid of dying. I just don't want to be there when it happens.
I forgot my glasses. Is that you, O'Brien?
You're darn tootin'. Where you going, Doc?
Yeah.
Holiday?
I'm going to get my gun and go to the John, Wayne. Something amuse you, Parker?
Oh, you've been drinking, Doc.
I confess, Parker.
You know what that makes me your video? You remind me of that guy Brennan, Walter.
Well, at least you got a lot of grace, Kelly.
I can't think of nothing good. You're bad and ugly.
No good, bad, and ugly.
I don't like you too. And if there's anything I hate, it's someone I don't like.
You know what, Marshal? You talk too much.
That's for Maria. That's for her father. That's for the padre. And the father. That's for telling my girls what to do. And that's because you're the man that shot my Liberty Valance.
Damn, I reckon she was serious about them curtains.
Amanda, I know that you have been kissed by a lot of men. How about being kissed by one from here on out?
I've never been kissed permanent, James. Are you proposing to me?
I guess I am.
Meeting you has been an adventure any woman would relish for the rest of time. And your shining eye, the way it sparkles when you look at me, why, you're a credit to the whole male sex, and I'd be proud to have you for a husband.
Well, you wouldn't consider getting hitched with me next week now, would you?
Oh, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I? But people around here, they know your reputation, and they might just want to see you run for Congress.
I think this saloon would make a real good campaign headquarters. What do you think?
Well, ma'am, I wasn't that partial to being a marshal.
Well, Jim, we must be on our way. There are banditos to be caught.
Thanks a lot, Duncan. You stay close to the trail.
Will do. It is a caballero's way. Say, Leo, looks like a new coat. Where did you get it?
Oh, this? I got it here in Eastwood from a man with no name. But it has no sleeves.
Ah, Pancho!
Oh, seize!
Go!
Adios, amigos!
Goodbye,
See you soon!
Jim promised me one thing. If we ever have a boy, he is not going to be a lawman.
Now, Amanda, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
James Arnett.
Well, we'll see. Oh, by the way, what would you name him?
I've always liked the name Elliot.